Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant what may be called reaping what you have sown. Right from Bound into Comics, new rumor claims Marvel Studios is, quote, re-evaluating its release lineup for phases 5 and 6, end quotes, over concerns about poor quality. Well, you reap what we have sown. So, before I go on, here's a message from my sponsor.
Chosen knight. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
Right, so, let's rant. Fuck me, a new rumor claims that the Walt Disney Company and Marvel Studios are looking at changing the release lineup for their upcoming Phase 5 and 6 films and television shows over internal concerns about the poor quality of the shows and movies in Phase 4. Well, why am I not surprised, considering that the garbage that we've been getting from Disney and Marvel. Hey, do you remember Shang-Chi, how they used identity politics to spread that goddamn crappy movie? Do you remember Thor doing the exact same thing? The only difference this time wasn't because of, oh god, it's Asians. And now it's, go slay queen. Our, women power. I remember those because they used all of those things to prop up their sales. Their marketing department is retarded and they consume a lot of money. Generally almost the same amount as the entire movie. Interesting. Right. This rumor comes on the heels of the Walt Disney Company and news announcing that Bob Iger returned to the company as CEO. Don't give a shit. Moving on. The SEC document states, quote, as contemplated by the leadership change announcement, we anticipate that within the coming months, Mr. Iger will initiate organizational and operating changes within the company to address board's goals. I'm surprised considering he's pretty much continuing the Bob Chapek policies and retardedness, which was also a continuation of Bob Iger's policies and retardation. So, nothing? While the plans are in the early stages, changes in our structure and operations include within the DMED and including possibly our distribution approach, and the business's distribution platform selected for initial distribution of content can be expected. The restructuring and changes in business strategy, once determined, could result in impairment charges. Oh boy, why don't you just go on and cancel movies like Black Widow? No, I'm not saying Black Widow, because that one just came out like last year or something. But I'm talking about movies similar to Black Widow or Shang-Chi. Or what? The Eternals. That thing was also a garbage. Why can't you just axe them and return to the old stuff? Like Iron Man. No, I'm not talking about the replacement to Iron Man, which is Riri Williams, an Iron Hat that appeared in Wakanda Forever. No, I'm not talking about that garbage that was, in fact, not making the amount of money Marvel wanted and Disney wanted. It's considered a failure, especially because their projections, they had to lower it multiple times. Well, you made a Black Panther movie without actual Black Panther, and you kind of fucked it up when you made Black Panther die in the movie in a complete and total cocked way. You could have made him go down in blaze, in a blaze of fire, like a true fucking hero. And what did you do? You just made him die in some secluded place. Are you retarded? Are you people absolutely retarded? Oh yeah, wait, he's male. So males cannot be positive roles anymore, and they cannot go like heroes. They need to fade away and get their woman power all in. NCU, it's a real shit. God damn it. As noted, the DMED is responsible for the P&L management, oh good lord, and all distribution, network engineering, operations, sales, advertising, data, and certain key, don't care. DMED also manages operations of the company's streaming services, including Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus, Hotstar, domestic. Oh, no wonder ESPN is such a woke garbage, and Hulu such a woke garbage as well. But either way, let's go to the most interesting bit. Marvel Studios currently reevaluating its release lineup of Phases 5 and 6. The site adds, as Phase 4 comes to a close, we've been informed of internal negative feedback about Phase 4 was handled regarding product distribution and quality. Quality was nowhere there. It was literally dead. Literally dead. A quality over quantity approach to these phases. Yeah, I don't think so. You pretty much have low quantity and quality is nearly zero. They all look shit. Right, they also know that similar to David Zaslav axing various DC-related projects like Batgirl, thank you, Marvel Studios could do the same. The site asserts, in quote, in the most extreme, unlikely of cases, a postponement or outright cancellation of a project, end quote. Oh, we can only hope and dream of that happening. Let's face it, I don't think my mind or body or anything like that or the sort can even stomach the amount of garbage they have been releasing lately. Isn't it? Anyway, then here is the general box office budget, not counting the marketing numbers. So, their highest number is 400 million. Production budget, Jesus Christ, that was a lot. But at least in the weekend alone, they nearly completely covered the entire production budget, not the marketing. Which, domestic box office covered it. And then a little bit some later on. So that was good. But then quality went downhill. And to be honest, Phase 3, I was already phasing out myself, so... Phase 2 was... I looked at it and said, this is starting to become quite boring. Phase 3, I was... yeah, I'm not bothering much. Phase 4, and I was like... Right, Captain America Civil War, that was a relatively good movie. Captain Marvel, there you go, Phase 4 again. Guardians of the Galaxy, that was a relatively good movie. Thor Ragnarok, that was miserable. Guardians of the Galaxy 1, that was also good. Captain America, Winter Soldier, that was good. Black, why isn't there a production budget for this one? That's weird. But They are definitely not covering the billion of dollars they expected to make. They expected to make anything, something that would rival Black Panther itself. But that was a massive failure. Shang-Chi, The Rings of Failure. One of the last one, Eternals. Jesus motherfucking Christ. That was bad. 2011, consider the inflation. This could be a bit higher. The Incredible Hulk, inflation, again, higher. The biggest failures here, Eternals and Black Widow, especially because of the year. And here it is, Captain America, the first Avenger, this is 2011 and 2008. There's a 10-year or more than 10-year gap in here, which accounts for inflation. So the lowest of the lowest are Shang-Chi, Eternals, and Black Widow. Holy moly, that's massive failure. Quite massive failures. Let's see, Eternals. Considering the amount of years here, maybe Ant-Man could also be considered a failure. Doctor Strange, not so much because of the year, but still one of the lowest of all of this. But the lowest of the lowest, Black Widow. No ifs and no buts. Well, this is Marvel for you guys. You're a failure. So, not goddamn fucking hell. Have a great fucking night.